If you have Le Creuset, if I say that right.
Excellent, Mary Beth.
Except I can't roll my R's, so sorry. But anyway, if you own Le Creuset in your kitchen and you wanted to give everybody around the country an idea of what you like to do with it, why you like to cook this way, give us a call on our testimonial line. Because most people would look at that and say, one pot and a ladle and a cookbook for $314. But I just want you to know, just the pot alone would cost you $430. The cookbook is another $25. We don't even really have a price on the ladle. The fact is that you're getting all of this. It would cost you more than $450, obviously. Now it's $314, and we have the color of cherry, which is your red. Over here is your flame color, which is kind of like an orange right there. We have Marseille blue right here, and there is also cassis. Cassis is purple.
Perfect, yes.
Right? I have no idea what it means. Is that actually...
Cassis is a very dark berry, so that's the color.
Oh, I see. So cassis is the purple, Marseille is the blue, cherry is the red, and flame is the orange. But Rick Roman is joining us. He's here to tell us all about the pot.
Hello.
This is a bigger pot than normal. And so even with that being said, the free shipping and handling is, you don't even have to pay. $14.72 less that you don't have to pay. And one more thing, if you have a Q card, you get to put this on 3 monthly easy payments, which takes it down to a little more than $100 a payment per month, and that really makes it nice. If you don't have a Q card, you can apply for one. So why should we have Le Creuset?
So first of all, we are just celebrating our 90th anniversary this month. So 90 years since 1925 in a small town in France, we've been producing the finest in cast iron cookware. And Mary Beth, when you welcome Le Creuset into your kitchen, you're welcoming in a pot that's been born of craftsmanship, okay? Each pot comes in its own individual sand mold. So when they produce a pot, when you bring it to your kitchen, no two pots have the same mold. You're also getting a pot that's been created and crafted. And here's some video at the factory. It goes through an 8-step process, okay? So at every point in that process, there's 15 different French artisans that are checking it along the way, from the casting of the raw molten iron, to the sanding of the iron, to the enamel finish. And it's not just any enamel finish, it's 2 coats, so you can get that wonderful, beautiful, rich color. And again, you're going to get that proprietary sand enamel finish that we're going to talk about on the inside. And there's a beautiful, rich colors, okay?
Wow.
You know, Le Creuset brought color to cast iron, and it really brings both form and beauty to your kitchen. So it's not just a piece you're going to use for a lifetime, it's a piece you're going to show off, it's a piece you're going to serve, and there's that beautiful Marseille. And of course, when it arrives in your house, you know you're getting the best in cast iron when you get that Le Creuset gorgeous orange box that shows up at the doorstep.
Exactly. And that's just it. Now, you know, cast iron, my mother-in-law cooked in cast iron from the time that I first knew her, and the fact is that I never wanted to because I didn't know how to season it. I didn't really know what to do with it. And then I would start to try to wash it, and she'd be like, no, don't wash it, you know, and all these things. You don't have to worry about that. It's super duper easy, but you still get the same great result.
That's right. Let's talk why you're going to love it, okay? First of all, cast iron gives you that wonderful even heating and heat retention. So here we're going to make beef bourguignon. We've already seared off the meat. You get that perfect browning. Well, now we're going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of wine. Okay. And here's where you're going to see that sand enamel on the inside, okay? Unlike raw cast iron, we're going to actually add a little bit of wine to this, okay? And what's going to happen, this is actually going to allow that sand enamel finish, that proprietary sand enamel finish, to actually take all those wonderful bits and flavors, and you can see immediately what I'm doing is I'm actually releasing, and you can see it's cleaning right off, I'm releasing that back into the dish. So now instead of scrubbing that out, easy cleanup, all that flavor, that goes back into your dish. Yeah. And again, now we add back the meat, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to put the top on this, and this is low and slow, and again, every detail, the top is going to fit perfectly because each piece is individually crafted. So now you're going to seal in that juice, get those wonderful tender results, and here is that delicious beef bourguignon.
It's like each piece is customized to itself, you know?
That's right.
And yet these are big. This is 5 1/4 quarts. A lot of the times we bring you the 4 1/2 quart. This is 5 1/4, so you get a little more room for those soups and stews.
I'm glad you mentioned that because one of our most popular designs is a 4 1/2 quart. This extra 3/4 quart gives you that capacity. It doesn't take up more room on your stove. And look at this beef bourguignon. This is tender, delicious results, and we're giving you this wonderful ladle. It's got that flexed silicone tip, so you can get right into the bowl, scoop out nice portions. This is going to be a lifetime of cooking memories, Mary Beth, in the kitchen. And that's just low and slow braises. How about something like deep frying? Okay?
Amazing. Yeah, in fact, here's the oil.
Yep.
And, you know, you can't just deep fry in just anything. Now, by the way, I just want to remind you of the colors. Before you throw that in, in just a moment. Because I want to show the colors. Here is the red. Notice how it's gradient, so it's darker at the bottom, lighter at the top. Just looks better. And it's not easy to do. Here's your flame color, which is orange. Then we also have the Marseille blue. And then also cassis, which is the purple. It's like a deep, deep purple. Now, in the cookbook, you've got about 50 recipes, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yes, a little over 50 recipes.
Okay,
Correct.
300, and you get the ladle as well, but $314. You might be like, wow, that's a lot, but this really should cost well more than $450. And like I said, with a Q card, put it on 3 easy payments, as long as you've got a Q card. Now, here we're gonna fry the
French fries. So we're actually doing twice fried French fries. It's a good tip to get that extra crispy fry. So you've actually par fried them. But here's where the versatility and the capacity comes into play, okay? Here you're gonna get that wonderful heat retention. So the oil that's at 350 degrees, now it's gonna maintain that temperature. So when I drop in these French fries, okay, it's gonna give you that wonderful even frying. And again, you know what? With football season coming up, Mary, you want to do some wings, you want to do French fries, and what I love about it, the capacity you mentioned, now you have that extra high shoulder, so you can fit enough oil in there to do big batches of frying without overflowing the pot.
Right, which is so good. Here's the thing, we're going to go up to the phones, and here, I just want to say one more thing, and this is why people come back to shop with QVC. You know, maybe you've never ever cooked with cast iron, and you're interested in it, and you feel like, well, hey, QVC always gives us great values. Get it home and try it. You have a 30-day return policy. So, you know, there's nothing like you're going to get home and then what if 3 weeks later you don't like it? Don't worry about it. Return it. Get your money back, okay? But you'll never know unless you try. Stephen from Arizona, or Steve, hi from Arizona. It's Mary Beth from Pennsylvania and Rick from wherever. I don't know.
Next to Pennsylvania, right down the street.
Right.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, Mary Beth. How are you doing today?
Terrific. So I appreciate that you called in. Have you ever cooked with cast iron before, Steve?
I love cooking with cast iron. I have a 7.5 quart oval Dutch oven that I purchased from you all, and I have this 5.5 quart, and I have it in the cassis, and I love Le Creuset.
Good.
Before I bought it, I used to say, why would I want to spend that much for a Dutch oven? But these things last a lifetime, and they are so easy to cook in and so easy to clean.
That's what I was going to just ask you about, was the cleanup. So with that enamel interior, you find, and enamel exterior, you find that it is easy to clean?
It's much easier to clean than an original cast iron that is like let's say the original cast iron that's not enamel, because it's you don't have to worry so much about getting water in it or getting soap in it, and it cleans up like a breeze.
Wow.
And it looks as new today as when I bought it.
Yeah, that's
and I love doing things like chili and baking cornbread in it and stews. It's just, it's just a nice big pot to cook in.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. And I think that's why I say it's nice when people just give it a try. Because if you haven't ever really used it, you don't have a clue what it really is all about. But it's obviously you bake in it, so you bake in the oven in it, right?
Yes, I bake in the oven in it, and I cook stovetop with it, or I braise in the oven with it if I'm doing a roast or something.
Right. Oh, I so appreciate you called, Steve. Thank you so much. And
and I'd like to give a shout out to all my friends on chat today, and hope everybody's having a great Labor Day weekend.
We hope so too. And have a wonderful day tomorrow. Be safe, okay?
All right.
Bye,
Thank
Steve.
you, Steve. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. He brought up so many good points. And here you're doing the oven as well.
So this is what I love about versatility. You can bake in it, which you just mentioned. This is the panade, which you have to taste later. You can actually cook on any type of cookware, induction, gas, flat electric stovetop. So it's so versatile. You're going to use it all the time, but it lasts a lifetime.
Okay, so here's the thing. Use your Q card. Get the 3 easy payments. If you don't have a Q card, you can apply for one. Otherwise, you can use the other credit cards we accept, and you just pay for it at $314. In the meantime, Rick, we'll see you again sometime.
Take care.
Bob Warden, what is he up to? If you have Creuset, if I say it that way.
Excellent, Mary Beth.
Except I can't roll my R's, so sorry. But anyway, if you own Le Creuset in your kitchen and you wanted to give everybody around the country an idea of what you like to do with it, why you like to cook this way, give us a call on our testimonial line. Because most people would look at that and say, one pot and a ladle and a cookbook for $314. But I just want you to know, just the pot alone would cost you $430. The cookbook is another $25. We don't even really have a price on the ladle. The fact is that you're getting all of this. It would cost you more than $450, obviously. Now it's $314, and we have the color of cherry, which is your red. Over here is your flame color, which is kind of like an orange right there. We have Marseille blue right here, and